Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, December 9th, 2022. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. I hope you got out and supported some local businesses last night at Midnight Madness, round 2. Boy, what a great night. I'll tell you, if not, you do have one more chance next Thursday to do it. And I'll tell you, I'm digging that Annapolis holiday market. It's only here to Sunday, so you want to go check that out. Well, it is Friday, and there is a bunch of news, so let's get into it, shall we? I want to start off with playing a game, and I'll give you the answer at the end of this episode. How many rapes do you think there have been in the city of Annapolis this year, since January 1st? Think about it for a few minutes. I'll give you the answer toward the end. We all know about the blueprint for Maryland's future and how we're going to get the schools back on the top of all the lists. Well, Dr. Bedell, our new superintendent, and his staff will be briefing the Board of Education on how Anne Arundel is going to handle it in a workshop on Monday at 6 p.m. You can go and listen, but you can't speak, or you can tune in online. If you have kids in public schools or are a taxpayer in the county, I do encourage you to carve out some time to listen to this, either as it's happening or they'll have it recorded. Yesterday, I had lunch at Evelyn's in West Annapolis, and I noticed that the majority of people walking by outside were wearing masks. And later on, I found out why. COVID is coming back. Not as bad as it was, but the health department is expecting another wave. Hospitalizations are up 30% since Thanksgiving, and the positivity rate is now at 10.6%. Hogan's goal was 5% or lower when there was no vaccine. Officials fear it may be a lot higher since most testing is now done with at-home kits and generally not reported. And many people are just not testing and just treating the symptoms as they go, which is actually what the treatment is if you do test positive. Not sure if we're going to see any mask mandates coming back or not, but I did read in California that they are considering it for indoor use. What the hell were the Ravens thinking? Very stealthily, back in February, they tried to trademark the term Charm City. The Patent and Trademark Office shot it down, and they can appeal. They've got 6 months to appeal it. But seriously, what the heck? Are the Eagles going to trademark Brotherly Love, the Bears with Windy City, or the Patriots with Beantown? Sounds like a potential money grab to me. All right, let's talk about events, and there are a lot of them. Tonight, the Annapolis Holiday Market does continue, and you really ought to check that one out. As I said, that does go through Sunday. Tomorrow is a big day. We're going to be up in Philly at the Army-Navy game, so you want to be sure to follow along with us on Facebook and Twitter. Tomorrow at 3 p.m., it is Tuba Christmas in Annapolis. This is a lot of fun. Outside at St. Anne's Church at 3 p.m. Tomorrow night, of course, it is the Eastport Yacht Club's Lights Parade at 6 p.m., and Watermark has the Queen of All Fun Drives benefiting We Care and Friends also at 6 p.m. Bring something to donate, get on the Harbor Queen, get a front row seat to see the Lights Parade. Sunday is a free concert featuring the ASO, or the Annapolis Symphony Orchestra, and students from their Annapolis Symphony Academy. They're going to be playing together. So it's the real pros with the soon-to-be pros. As I said, it is a free concert. Tickets are not needed. 4 p.m. at Temple Beth Shalom in Arnold. And here's a date for the future. And I was actually not sure if this was actually going to happen or not, but the Budweiser Clydesdales will be making a second appearance in Annapolis. This one will be on December 27th on West Street. It's called Miracle on West Street, and you can get up close and personal with the horses from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. There will be music, games, food, and drink, and a really fun family event before the Military Bowl the following day. Of course, they are going to be leading the parade on the 28th, and that does get underway at 10 a.m. Hey, do me a favor and sign up for our weekly newsletter of events in the area. We send it out by email every Friday at 12:30 p.m., and you can sign up on the form at eyeonannapolis.net, or I'm going to leave a link right here in the show notes. Thank you in advance. I appreciate it. All right, and that is it for the news and events, but here is some podcast news for you. Tomorrow on the Local Business Spotlight, it is Steve with Third Eye Comics. Next week, Trisha from Gluten Free Bakery Girl. Okay, my quiz from earlier. If you guessed 16, you would have been too low. If you guessed 18, you would have been too high. Yes, there have been 17 rapes in the city this year, and only one was ever reported by the police department publicly. 5 in Ward 3, that's sort of parole. 5 in Ward 4, which is kind of the Forest Drive corridor. 4 in Ward 1, and that's the downtown Annapolis area. 2 in Ward 8, which I want to say is sort of outer Eastport. And 1 in Ward 8, which is sort of the Eastport proper. Food for thought for you. Actually, you want to take a look at that whole crime map on the police department's website. Very eye-opening. All right, now it is time to say thank you for listening and putting up with this every single day. I do hope that we do add some value to your world. And if we do, please leave a review somewhere or tell a friend to give us a listen. We also want to thank our sponsors, Solar Energy Services, Scout and Molly's, and Alpha Engineering. It is Friday. The weekend is here. So now it's just time to say have a great weekend. Be nice to others. Do something fun. Keep shopping local. Other than that, we're going to see you here on Monday. Now hang tight because George Young from DCMDVA Weather is here with your locally forecast weather. All that in just a bit. But first, go Navy. Beat Army.
Hi, I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate Scout Molly's, this amazing little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center, and we're here to help. Whether you are shopping for the beautiful ladies on your holiday list or for yourself, we have something stunning for every occasion, from casual to black tie. From the Parade of Lights to New Year's Eve, we have the perfect outfit for every event this year. Scout Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thank you for shopping local.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, December 9th. Yesterday worked out pretty well with a fair amount of sunshine for the Annapolis region, and the good news is today is now going to be fairly sunny as well, instead of a rainy mess that we expected earlier in the week. But the flip side of this forecast is the bad news is Sunday now looks like it will end up being a bit wet across the region. Look for mostly sunny skies today with chilly highs only in the 45 to 50 degree range, to be followed by mixed skies tomorrow with chillier highs only in the mid to upper 40s with clouds then on the increase in the PM hours ahead of some rain on Sunday, with temps maybe up near 50 degrees, 4 p.m. highs to close out the weekend. As for next week, look for more sun and chilly 40s Monday and Tuesday, with rain then returning to the region Wednesday p.m. and Thursday as we get that much closer to Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, and the end of 2022. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day and weekend. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with our website at dcmdvaweather.info. And of course, be sure to download our DCMDVA Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google App Stores, so you can always stay weather informed. Oh, and one more thing. Check out our recently launched Patreon page at patreon.com/DCMDVA Weather and help the cause with a monthly contribution if you like what we do, how we do it, and where we're headed with this thing in the future.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.